Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Claw Talk podcast. I know y'all probably wondering where y'all been at. We were wondering the same thing, for real. We were wondering the same thing.
Had to go ghost.
But yeah, if y'all forgot, we are the Claw Talk podcast. My name is Jalen. Got my man with me, my man 100 Graham, my man's Will in the building.
Yes, sir.
How I feel to be back.
Feels weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a minute. You guys probably forgot who you are.
Oh, what they gonna remember? But yeah, so you wanna get into it? You wanna talk about our hiatus, where we been at? I know that people want to know. They be like, "Yo,
it's the question of the day. Where have we been? Where has Cloth Talk podcast been?" I guess we could just go back and forth with it. But
yeah,
when's I forget when the last episode we posted. I think it was around like January.
It was like January, February. For real,
life events started happening,
to say the least.
I think for me, it was a lot of different things happening, and we probably can get into some of those topics in later episodes and stuff as well. But we were doing a lot of work. We were doing a lot of work in January, February time, doing a lot of collab podcasts. We were working, grinding. Got a lot of stuff in the tuck that hasn't been released.
Exactly.
Then we started getting busy. And we could dive into this in more detail, but I was actually unemployed over that period of time. So I was interviewing, applying to places every day, going through that whole struggle.
I don't know, yo. This man, I don't know. To me, it's amazing to watch because I know I probably would never do the same thing. So this man was, like he says, unemployed. He would be like, if I'm over here, I will watch him.
By 10.
Yes. It was like, so he didn't have a 9 to 5, but it's like he had a 9 to 5 because between those 8 hours, it was job applications, researching jobs. I was like, yo, I would be having the time of my life if I ain't had no job.
That unemployment check is sweet. I'm not gonna lie. You just wake up.
I need all the benefits.
Once a week, you just see that check in your account like clockwork. Like
for literally doing nothing.
I feel some people. A lot of people didn't want to go back to work. A couple months ago, and even now, just like being on unemployment and everything. So. Living that unemployed life, figuring it out, applying to places, keeping to a tight schedule, meditating,
bro,
doing my daily routine and all that.
I would have been doing everything. I would have been doing everything but applying to jobs. I'd be like, oh, this is too easy. I need all that.
I probably should have did it at first, like the first couple months, just like goofed off.
Something.
Yeah.
I need Section 8. I need food stamps. Yo, you ever seen? I forgot who was talking about it, but they said, somebody got the food stamps when they got the colorful basket. They said they got everything. They got all the fruits, all the scallops and the shrimps.
Yo, yeah, you can kind of tell.
For real.
But yeah, applying to jobs, interviewing, sending in applications, interviewing at like 5 places at once. Emailing recruiters back, going through that whole thing. I was staying with my family at the time, which was new to me. I moved out of the house and went back to living at the crib with my family and my brothers. So it's kind of like deja vu.
No, not again.
A lot of stuff going on with the family and the parents and grandparents and whatnot. So then I accepted a job around April. Started working, onboarding, new role, new industry, new everything. I'm like wet behind the ears, didn't know anything, so I'm like locked in at that point.
Gotta be.
By this time, the pod hasn't the pod hasn't made any noise, any posts for like 2-3 months. And I'm like, yeah, it can wait. I also was like, yeah, I really don't feel like doing this right now. But
we were just talking.
Partly being lazy.
No, I think it was like 70% life events, 30% laziness.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that earlier. Like, we were like, oh, we're going to talk about in this episode. And we were like, why have we been gone so long? And we were like, let's be real. We were like, we don't feel like doing this.
Fuck this podcast.
Exactly. We don't feel like doing this. It's so time consuming.
Yeah, it's very labor intensive. Coming in here consistently on a weekly basis, recording, coordinating schedules. And what are we gonna talk about?
That's on top of like Will said, everything that was happening.
Yeah.
All these life events, and now you got to think about what we want to talk about in the next podcast.
Yeah.
Content, because we want to make sure that we're putting out the best content that we can put out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like at the time it was like, I don't know. Not that our hearts weren't in it, but we just didn't really have time. We had time. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, you good over there?
I think so. I think so. Got some mic difficulties, but yeah, I think so. Kind of went through that process. We're getting adjusted to the new job. I was basically like doing, when you first onboard, it's hectic.
Mm-hmm.
You're meeting a bunch of new people, doing different things. So I was kind of knee deep into that, and then I had to move. So I moved to Florida, and conveniently during the pandemic, everyone was moving to Florida as well. So rent prices were sky high. Apartments were putting new apartments are available. Like, we have these for lease, and then the next day it would be taken already. So that was a crazy experience. It literally took me like about a month and a half to find an apartment and sign a lease. And then had to go back to Seattle, move all my stuff finally. Met up with some random Russian dudes that didn't speak any English. They packed up all my boxes, took it in the truck, and I prayed that it would end up
where it
needed to be safely.
About to take your stuff overseas.
And then I was kind of in no man's land at that point. Like, I moved my stuff. I didn't have any of my stuff. I had an apartment, don't have anything in it. Traveling, going back and forth, and yada yada. That kind of.
He was paying rent, so he got in the finally secured an apartment. This man was paying rent from when he secured the apartment up until present day, and I was like, yo, there's nobody in your apartment. So basically you're paying rent. I told him he had a ghost that lived in his apartment. You paying all those bills for the ghost. That man is in there big chilling.
Yeah, man, it was a big transition, but yeah, I think everything started working out, and that kind of brings us to where we are today. After around like May-ish time and doing all that stuff, June-ish, July-ish, I definitely was like, yeah, could probably start doing the pod now. Mm-hmm. But I was like, nah. So how about you? What was going on your side of the world?
Yeah. Well, I already told y'all I wouldn't be doing what he did. I mean, for me, I was working, finishing school, and I just think, I don't know, for me, like Will said, sometimes some stuff takes like a mental toll on you. So that's kind of what I was going through. I was like, damn, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like doing anything at all.
Right.
And I remember one specific example. Like, I know for the people that watch, which is like the three of y'all, we appreciate you. Y'all know that we put out clips and all that. I remember specifically for the last episode we put out, Will was like, all right, let's do the clips. We do like timestamps or whatever of the funny stuff or the serious stuff. He sent that to me. I think I stared at my phone probably like 15 minutes, just staring at it like, damn, I don't, I don't feel like doing these clips. I think at that point, that's when we both were like, I did the clips. We put them on Instagram after that. It was like a mutual agreement. We were like, yo, just... forget this. Like, forget this. We about to take a hiatus.
Yeah, it was never even discussed. Like, we just
I think it was just like, understood.
You know, when you make plans and like, yo, let's do something like 2 Saturdays from now, like, oh yeah, let's go to a specific spot, and then no one hits the group chat in between.
Exactly.
Everybody's like secretly,
or the date, like it'd be
hoping
like
that no one says anything and that everybody forgot.
It'd be like the day of, you're like, all right, I know I confirmed these plans, but I really hope it gets canceled. There's a meme. It was like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. It was like, yo, when the plans that you wanted to get canceled don't get canceled. He in the mirror looking sad, like head down, like, yo, I really don't feel like going out. So yeah, that's what happened for me. I don't know. I just had to make sure, I was just trying to get my mind right. That was pretty much it. And finish school, by the way.
Yeah.
Your boy is degreed up.
Yes, sir. quiet snaps,
Your boy is degreed up. Finally got my bachelor's degree. So, even through all that, I think that was just my main focus, was just, securing that degree, because I was already like, I'm like, yo, I already don't feel like doing school.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to buckle down and at least do this one thing so I can get that out the way. And I don't know, for all those out there that's asking me like, are you going back to school? I'm like, yo, can I just enjoy? I just finished. Can I enjoy my time, please?
You just got back from Iraq. When are you going back?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want me to go on my second tour already? I already got PTSD. Like, you just want to make it worse.
Yeah, I hate when people ask questions like that.
So
let me enjoy the moment, be present.
Right. It's already been 7 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was definitely a lot. And I think I felt happy to kind of give you that space too towards the beginning, because it's like, I know finals and all that stuff is like not it, especially the classes you were taking. You got to write these like 50-page essays and stuff. I was like, bro,
that's all I had to do. I don't remember the last time I took a test.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
That was back when I was like on campus. So I finished my degree online.
Yeah.
So basically all I had to do was write 10 to 15 to 20 page papers. And I was just like doing case studies.
Bro, I could never.
All I had to do was read and write.
I could never.
I was like, I would rather take a test. Like, this is.
Yeah, it happens. It's quick and painless. Like.
But I guess on the bright side, I've been told that I have great writing skills.
Yeah.
So maybe
definitely hone it in after doing hundreds of papers.
Exactly.
and whatnot. So that's good though. I think a big takeaway from that is just if you're not in the right mindset to do a certain thing or perform, kind of like the Simone Biles stuff. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
It's almost the exact same situation. Like, went to Tokyo, went to the Olympics, and she's like, I'm not in the right mindset to do this right now, to perform at my peak, to give the quality that I want to give.
Exactly.
And that's kind of where we were at with it. So I think that's a good takeaway. Granted, we probably could have pushed it a little bit and came a little bit earlier in the year, but everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and
exactly,
we're here now. So
I think we were just trying to I don't know, you got to enjoy the time too, because once we came back, like I said earlier, like we know once we came back, we want to stay consistent this time.
Back to back.
So we want to stay consistent. Like
no breaks.
Exactly. We don't want to take any more long breaks. And put out, I think we're both at a point now. We got time. We got the time. Our hearts are in it. Not that they weren't, like I said, not that they weren't before, but now we really like, we got all that stuff out the way. I don't have to worry about school no more. We got jobs, bills being paid.
Yeah.
So, you know, we got to take care of that first.
Yeah, get our foundation straight. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
You pull yourself in too many directions, bad things can start happening. So,
Yeah.
Had to prioritize and do what we needed to do.
Yep.
You know.
So now we can put 100% effort in. I think that's another takeaway. Like, if you're gonna do something, you don't want to half-ass it. You want to put your all into it, especially if it's something that you want to do or you're passionate about.
Right. Exactly.
Just if you're gonna do it, then make sure you go 110%.
Right.
Don't go 50%.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like doing like I said, so we in it now. Like,
yeah.
Any more breaks, then you can just assume that it's over. Like,
right.
No more club talk.
Yeah, we broke up. We had beef.
Exactly.
A falling out. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, we wanted to come back strong for you guys. We didn't want to say like, oh, put out one episode and maybe not be consistent after that again. So we knew when we came back, we wanted to come back hard. So that's where we're at now. I think in terms of like goals for the pod in the future and, where we want to take this, where we want to take our brand. We had fun doing, the first season and everything we were doing before and speaking on different topics and giving you guys nuggets. But at the same time, it has to be fun for us as well. Not everybody likes eating vegetables 3 times a day, every day. You gotta have some cake in there, some ice cream. So, we're definitely going to try to dive into some less serious topics, just play around with different ideas, game shows, different things, bringing on guests and talking about different things. And keeping it fun, keeping it lighthearted, and while also giving you guys the value that you guys expect from us and that we, expect from ourselves.
Exactly.
So that's kind of where we're at now. Not a total rebrand. We'll still be talking about the same kind of things, but you'll see us switching it up from now on. So whatever topics or episodes that you guys are most interested in, that you guys really, really like, really connect with, let us know. That's the only way we figure out whether, to continue talk about certain things and certain topics. So
right.
It's kind of where we're at with it now.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't know if you feel the same way. Like before, like you said, it was kind of like, it wasn't forced, but it felt a little robotic.
Yeah, it felt PC. Like, you feel like you're doing an interview on CNN kind of thing.
Right, we sitting there like,
don't want to say the wrong things, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to over curse and all this stuff, so and offend certain people. So,
right. I think, yeah, so now we're trying to be, more relaxed, laid back.
Be loose.
We were ourselves before, but like really be ourselves. It's just like a regular everyday conversation for real.
Now we're gonna start getting weird.
Hey, you never know what might happen on Club Talk.
You're gonna see the true Will and Jalen.
You never know what might happen on the Club Talk podcast for real. Shit can get strange. But yeah, I mean, Will basically covered it. We definitely have a lot of ideas. Like,
yeah, we're excited. We're excited.
I feel like honestly, I think I'm even more so excited than I was like when we first started, because I was happy to see our idea come into fruition. We worked hard. Like, y'all don't, bruh. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, it might look easy. All I'm gonna say is, nights. It might look easy. All I'm gonna say is, just because we care, this is our brand, and we care about what we put out to y'all. We just know that we put a lot of time into this.
Yeah, and a lot of thought and a lot of care.
Which is why we took that break, because we we're not going 50%. So yeah, we got a lot of ideas in the tuck. Oh, I guess I don't know. I feel like we're kind of going to be. So like Will said, he's in Florida. He's about to be in Florida. So we're working on, like, we've done remote episodes before.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. And we got some ideas for that as well.
Yeah.
Some remote episodes whenever we're together. Of course, we'll be live and in person with the camera like this. I know we look good. But yeah, so be on the lookout for remote episodes.
Yep. New setup, new everything.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Same
for
quality.
That. Yep.
Same cloth talk.
We really trying to come back better than before, better than ever, and we'll do everything in our power to make sure that happens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, and that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back. Welcome to season 2.
Feels good to be back.
Feels good to be back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on any social media platform. Tell us what episodes you're looking for, what topics you're looking for.
Any feedback.
What content you like, let us know.
We appreciate any feedback.
Any feedback. Any feedback. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Follow us on all listening platforms and all social media at Cloth Talk Pod. You can follow me at Memo the Maestro on all social media, and you can follow Jalen at JCB627 on all social media.